bed with some good food. Cook it in there. Almost 5 pounds of chicken. See what it looks like tomorrow, guys. Oh, we got a shot. Mine. Yeah. Let's go. Get right. Get right. Yeah, got you all the way up there. All right, guys, probably a short video. I'm hoping this comes through fairly well. Trying to use my headphones as a microphone. I want to start making more and more videos for you guys, but I need to continue to test stuff. That way I can set the camera up over there so you guys can see me lifting, walking, talking, dancing, whatever. But you guys can hear me a little clearer than what we're getting through my phone. Unless unless I repair a little bit of equipment on my good cameras, microphones, um, and things like that. So I got to get a new tripod. A new tripod. Cannot find the little adapter that goes on the bottom of the camera that attaches to the good tripod. There's a little adapter thing, and you got to have that, and it's individual for every freaking tripod. I can't find the one for my tripod that's sitting right over there. That's how they get. That's how they get you guys. Anyway, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. So I will start with saying that I worked long hours yesterday. Kentucky played basketball last night / this morning. Tip off was supposed to be at 4 a.m., which means it wouldn't finish till about 6:15. And then if they won, I would be excited. Would have problems going to sleep, which is fine. I didn't have to be up. I normally wouldn't have to be up on a Wednesday until have to until like 1 in the afternoon. I'm up, but I wouldn't have to. I could get away with it, if I called in some favors. Um, and then if they lost, I'd be so upset I wouldn't be able to sleep either. But today I had to get up at 8:30, and we had to take everyone in my family to the U.S. Embassy, which is a cross-country trip for us, which is hour and 15 minutes because it was raining. So I sat down last night, said I was going to go to bed at 2 in the morning, laid down, went to sleep. I was going to wake up at 4 and put my headphones in and at least listen to the game through a stream or YouTube or the TV or whatever. Um, Woke up, the game was running. They weren't showing the game yet. The game started, but they weren't showing the game because the game before it they were going to show was running really late. So by the time they switched over, they had one play left in the first half. So I got to see one play and then going into halftime. And then I sat there, and then major storms blew through. And I mean major large-scale hail and tornadoes. So uprooting trees and flipped over a crane not far from us. And what else? Oh, the big thing that knocked out the internet, the electricity. It knocked out the ability for me to watch the rest of the game, guys. So I was pretty ticked off for the rest of the time that the game should have been on, and then tried to sleep, and then was back up, you know, between 8 and 8:30, out the door with the whole family traveling in the thunderstorms, in the storms, and headed out through the embassy. That was a big thing that took us. Well, we left there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or 12:30, 12:40. The people at the U.S. Embassy were absolutely great. You guys know my youngest son is autistic, and it's not always the easiest thing. So they were, I don't know any other way to say it, but they were great. They were great. They're not experts, but they try really, really hard, and that goes a long way. I don't care who you are. But you know, he was a handful. But all the way home, he rode in the car singing, "This is the best day of my life," over and over and over for the hour and 15-minute drive home in the severe rain. And it was crazy because we're in these deep black clouds, uh, floods going across the road, and it's just pouring. I mean, it's scary. And then I swear, guys, I swear, in less than 10 seconds, less than 10, and I'm saying 10 seconds because that's the length exaggeration. In less than 10 seconds, all of a sudden, um, boom, it's like you cut it off, and the sun came out, and I could feel my arm getting sunburned through the window of the car. And it was absolutely wild. But we literally got home, came inside, I had food in the crock pot, uh, sat down immediately, ate, everybody back in the car, everyone to grandma's. Took my wife to her Wednesday study spot, which is where I take her before I come in training here every Wednesday, and then came straight here and began training. So I know from experience that if you haven't had sleep, your hydration may not have been at its finest. Your food may not have been at its finest, and it's been solid. My food's been solid the last 24 hours. Um, you're tired, you're worn out, had some caffeine, and I know that the risk for injury is really high. The chance for a PR is really low. So today was supposed to be front squats up to a max single or to a better than last week's single with a 1 second pause in the hole, 9 second pause at the top, knowing that next week is two sets of two at somewhere around 80, 85%, and the week after that is a single non-pause PR. So I spent an hour doing actual work on my body, the RPR stuff, the foam rolling with, I'm not joking, this thing goes with me everywhere. And I've got my massage gun. I took my knee wraps and did my knees, my quads and hams, because my hams were cramping just stretching. I did my elbows because my elbows are sore. Um, and I took a lot of time on warm-ups. I just did my single. I did what I had to do. Did not do the drop sets. I took as few risks as possible today. Walked out of here with a PR on the paused singles. Um, Took a few minutes, more hydration, more electrolytes, a bunch more water. Um, got my elbows and chest and everything going again. Got over here and I just wanted to do a couple of sets with the catapults, with the incline dumbbells. First set, my collars were coming off. I didn't have them set right. Second set, knocked out a bunch of reps. That doesn't feel bad at all. I'm really thinking that I can use that the next go round, that I do inclines or maybe even flats. I don't know about flats, but on inclines for sure. I think I can make that work for me and build the chest, the shoulders, the triceps without beating my body up, at least in 2 week waves. Maybe not fours, but at least twos. So I'm cleaning my stuff up. I'm getting out of here. Let me know if you can tell the difference in the audio, if it sounds crazy, it sounds weird. How does it sound on your end? It's only coming out of one side or the other. Um, I'm gonna get this edited, get it out to you guys. Hope you enjoyed and learned something other than the fact that I'm desperate for some sleep, guys. Desperate for some sleep. And I got to go home and see who won the Kentucky game last night. Questions have to be answered. Kentucky, Ole Miss. Got to see what the solution was. So I'm getting out of here. Talk to you guys soon. Hope to see you guys Friday night. because I pulled out enough things so I think I can recover from the minimal work that I did today and go back and be a success on Friday. So have a great one, guys. See you soon.
Close the window or?
If you want. Stage 2. Another stage down. Say hi, Luke.